I honestly think Magic Eden is a beautiful platform. Just visually, it kind of it pops out at you, it grabs you. It's definitely a nice marketplace. You can link yourself to NFTs that put you right into video games, as opposed to where, and guys, don't flack me for this. OpenSea sometimes just kind of feels like a 2008 Facebook. You know what I mean? You got the white, you got the blue. There's nothing moving, nothing happening. I feel like there's been a lot of flack on the side of Magic Eden too, though, because a lot of people seem to think that Magic Eden is used for rug projects. We see a lot of rugs on Solana. I'm here to tell everybody that Misfit Yacht Club is going to change that name. We're going to change that outlook, that everything that touches Solana is going to potentially be a rug. We're going to be a long-standing company. We're locking in the future. We're going to make a name for ourselves on Solana, on Polygon, as well as brand everything IRL around us that we touch. That's always been the goal. This was never just a digital art project. This was an IRL events project. This was an IRL sponsorship project. IRL. We want to look at. Let's put it this way: if we go to mint in October and everything goes fine, there's going to be about $350,000 that goes straight back into the project. Another $250,000 that's going to be looking into an IRL property for these misfits in the United States. So the people who get sponsored through our team are going to be able to stay there, obviously, everything included. Our social presence teams are going to be there, our Twitter, our TikTok, our Instagram. They'll be working in the house, as well as the development team having a place that they can go hang out, and as well giving our holders the opportunity once a month to go visit that house for a week and a half and have some spending cash and network and meet the team. So a lot of things.
Oh yeah, dude. You got a lot of shit cooking. I know you got a lot of shit cooking for sure. And I want to go back to kind of the beginning of like the rug projects thought. I mean, is that kind of a little bit more more common over there just because of the ease of entry and kind of a little more cost affordability? Or why do you think that is?
I think it is a little bit, I think it's the volumes that can get traded on that platform in such a short time. There's not a lot of research for these projects. When you go into it, you see these mints. Let's put it this way: I see a lot of mints, and I happen to go click on them, and they lead me to Phantom. And immediately, one thing I want everyone to look out for is if you're going to a mint and it says "show your business," grow your business .xyz, run out of there, close the session. Don't be minting from there because you're going to get rubbed. Okay. I've seen this all the time on Solana. I don't know if it's the price paint or the community that has created this stigma around it, but it needs to change. Magic Eden's been cracking down a lot more with how they're allowing people to entry. The I will tell you right now, the launchpad list is extensive. They want your earnings, they want your team names, they want your socials, they want everything. As to opposed where if you're just doing a listing, they just want your wallet, they just want your email, they want your name. You know what I mean? There's more access there. So people are doing listings as opposed to doing launch pads. But the benefit of a launch pad is that now you have a whole platform staring at you for 24 hours as you count down to your launch, which is obviously great. I'm hoping to change things, man. I really am on Solana. I don't like the stigma that surrounds it. I think there's a lot of amazing projects that kind of get their light dimmed out because of the surrounding stigma of the blockchain on Magic Eden there. It's unfortunate, but you guys have seen it. There's stuff that sells for like 10, 15, 20 sol healthily, and these projects are growing. So, I mean, I think there's room for us to do something really great here. And what's really been getting me is the community response. I never expected this to get as big as it did. I never expected to have the personal connection to the people in this project that I do. I pride myself on being one of the most active founders in my Discord. I think I can probably tell you there's not one person in my Discord that doesn't have a personal message from me or hasn't connected with me. And I think that's important because a lot of projects get big and the connection kind of dissipates. You know what I mean? There's less interaction from the team, and we just see the project kind of evolving through the community, not the founders. So I wanted to make sure I maintain that status and in this project.
Hell yeah. Shout out to NFT Mama in the chat over there, over yonder on the other side.
She's over
Been
there.
seeing her popping in there over that direction, whatever direction
Over
she's
there
over
somewhere,
there.
yeah.
Somewhere over there. I don't know. But you mentioned community, man. And I wanted to ask you just like super high level, what what does community mean to you? And I mean, you kind of mentioned it there, like your personal, but community has almost become a buzzword in the space, something that really it just almost doesn't even have value anymore. But we're a part of a family, bro. Like we have this
Yep.
midday munchies and this woke zombie spaces. Everything we got going on over there is just really cool. So, what is having that community, and what is actually the word community mean to you?
Um, Having all these people behind me supporting everything that's happened from this project from the get go, what we've been through already, and how we're evolving forward. I'm obviously ever thankful. And what community really means to me, I think a true community is a group of people that interact with each other. They make plays together. They talk amongst each other, educate, help each other. They I'm not going to say shill. They share things about the project without you asking them to. I've been in spaces. I've heard people doing a full share on the Misfit Yacht Club. I didn't ask them to do that, but that's just because how passionate they are. Community to me is what you see in my comment section on my Twitter when somebody buys a Misfit. That comment section just goes nuclear. You see all the misfits in there. People like you see our whales, you see our mini holders. Um, I think that's what community to me is. Community is a family, a really unique family that interacts with each other because we see a lot of bigger discords where there isn't really that sense of family. It's harder to get a hold of somebody, but I always make sure, like, I, not when you purchase a misfit, you're not just buying into this project. You're buying into having the accessibility of having an active founder, having somebody who's there to answer your question on a split second. Oh, hey, dude, I know you're holding the space. There's some stuff going on OpenSea. Oh man, guys, we gotta freeze the space for a sec. Let's all help out with this guy. Let's see what we can do. You know what I mean? That community is there to do that. So to me, that's community.
Hell yeah. Love it, dude. I absolutely love it. You're bringing the heat, man. It's good to know. I mean, I already know you, but it's good for other people to know the guy behind the MYC, MFYC, whatever the hell you want to see. I'm on a boat MF behind the PFP, man.